Assalamualaikum and hi to all my interviewers. I hope all of you are doing fine during this pandemic. My name is Arishsya Sabrina binti Mas Sabri and I was born and bred in Kedah. Before starting off, I would like to thank UKM for considering my application for Asasi Pintar program. The topic that I've chosen today out of 3 topics given is why drug abuse is one of the most important concern among youngsters. Well, what is drug abuse? Drug abuse is defined as taking prescription in the wrong dosages with the intention of creating pleasure and numbness to the body. The most common drugs used by teenagers today are cocaine, tobacco, and methamphetamine. Nowadays, many teenagers misuse their prescribed drugs in the midst of life problems. Their irresponsible and unwise action leaves many concerning impacts on their health. Prescribed drugs can lead to dependence and addiction. Dependence happens when one needs a drug in order to function properly, while addiction occurs when one compulsively seeks out a drug despite the negative consequences. The youth involved in drug abuse are exposed to even more worse diseases like stroke, cancer, and heart attack, and not forgetting the long-term psychological effects, which are panic disorder, hallucination, depression, and anxiety. Because the youngsters are exposed to drug abuse at such an early age, one can imagine how painful, costly, and challenging it may be to be fully recover from these fatal diseases. Moreover, drug abuse is an important concern due to its effects towards our country. How can drug abuse affect our country? Drug abuse and crimes are closely related to one another. This past month, many crimes involving drug addicts aged between 15 to 18 years old were reported. Not only does it increase crimes, drug abuse is also responsible for the loss of productivity and unemployability, which eventually originates industrial dispute and poverty. So once again, why should drug abuse among youngsters be viewed as alarming? Ladies and gentlemen, this is because this issue poses as a great threat towards our country's future. If the youth are incapable of carrying themselves as a decent and civilized individuals, how do we expect them to carry the weight of our nation's futures? Malaysia will soon face the bitter consequences of it all if we continue to turn a blind eye on this matter. That is all from me. I hope all of my explanations are crystal clear and acceptable. Thank you.